jungle. In the jungle. Yo, yeah, that over, smell the aroma. Them done a really long time when I ramp, when I skinny couldn't wake from a coma. Listen, yeah.
The Twin Cities, Minneapolis. That's the scene for the Lakers. The intimidation factor looms large. Anthony Davis is locked in and focused on winning, trying to lead his team as they wind it up for action at the Target Center. Lakers, T-Wolves, and we'll be right back for the tip-off.
Put me on top, city on lock, they like when he gon' drop. We ain't had enough, speaking down, but they know who coming up, and I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me. Never caught off, not one too far from me. Never caught off, not one day. Never caught off, not one day. But I'm still on my way.
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Christian Wood.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
And the Lakers starting five. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. D'Lo and Reeves are the backcourt duo. And it's Reddish in at the three. McDaniels can't hit. And so Davis will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Last time they came together was in Minneapolis, where they fell to the Timberwolves.
Their reserves have to step up this time around and get stops. That was the difference the last time these teams played.
Here's Primetime, guarded by Russell. McDaniels passes to Primetime. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot three.
Oh boy, here we go, Doris. A couple of teams that are all too familiar with one another going head-to-head.
BA, they'll play 4 times this year, and even that doesn't seem like enough because there is no love lost between these two franchises. It never seems to matter who's on the roster. There's just distaste for one another.
Now here's Russell. Really played well against Charlotte in his last game.
Well, it's important that D'Angelo Russell keep making shots from deep. This is an aspect of his game he's starting to sharpen.
Here's Edwards. Banked it in off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
James finds Russell. The shot's good on the assist by James. Russell's got 5 points.
Well, the lefty stroke of D'Angelo Russell on display. This is a guard who can be effective with and without the ball.
From deep. It's hauled in by Reddish.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Davis with a screen on Towns. And he's going for the oop here. And Davis slams it home.
And you love how effortless Davis makes this look, rising up for an alley-oop like it's nothing.
Here's Primetime. That one goes. Count it. He's got 5.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Well, the Lakers hired Darvin Ham to be their head coach back in 2022. Grant, that proved to be a great move.
I agree, B.A. I mean, Ham was an assistant for a decade in the league, earned his spot as the main guy, and Darvin was a really tough player, too. I mean, he went undrafted and won a title with the Pistons against the Lakers. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They trail by 3. Oh, it's stolen. Fires the 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
The response from the King still has that competitive fire.
Here's Primetime, guarded by Russell. McDaniels passes to Primetime. Back to Daniels. Here's Primetime. And another 3 from Minnesota.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Russell against Towns. Here's James on the wing. 3-pointer. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. That free throw, good from James. You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, team's first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy. Despite the fact that LeBron James is now in the league for over 2 decades, he continues to dominate.
Here's Primetime. 19-footer. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Primetime's got 16 points.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. And now it's time to look at the teams that have really impressed shooting from the field during the last 10 games. Number 1, Minnesota in the 3rd spot, Los Angeles.
Both teams shooting with great confidence as of late. These guys don't waste opportunities.
Reed's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And the Lakers also making a switch. Vanderbilt's checked in. Reed, good.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Russell from deep three-point land. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul. Here's Primetime. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. The Lakers have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Here's Russell. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. With the NBA season out of its early stages now, Grant, there have been more than a few surprises.
Oh, I love surprises. And every season, there are a few guys who take a major leap forward. Something just clicks for them, or the skills all just come together. But regardless, it's always a fun surprise for fans and broadcasters, too.
James is checked in for Vanderbilt. James, a screen on Walker. Reeves, the pass to James. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
A history of great finishers in NBA history, but LeBron will top the list before it's all said and done.
Here's Primetime, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Now the Lakers moving it up. Reeves, the pass to Russell. From behind the arc. Minnesota with a rebound.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Count it, good. Primetime's got 21.
He's 7 out of 9 from the field to start off. Great output.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Edwards. And the foul called on Cam Reddish. That's foul number 2 for him.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense.
Oh, hey, how about that?
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Yeah, the complete package is AD. Had the defense's attention and found the open man.
Russell's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field so far. Here's Primetime, guarded by Russell. Edwards, a pass to Towns. First free throw is good. It's both from the stripe. Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
It's Davis with the drive. Out to James. Lets it go from deep. And no good. McDaniels with some nice D. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Christian Wood is checked in for Anthony Davis. Vanderbilt comes in for Reeves. Hachimura is checked in for Reddish. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Russell. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. McDaniels from long range. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Oh, deflected. James passes to Hachimura. Looking to end the run. And that one's good.
Now, the very definition of unselfish. LeBron could score every time, but you see his affinity for getting his teammates involved.
And here comes the break. From deep. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. James has got 13.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves. What do you think, guys?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
They've got Kyle Anderson, Naz Reid out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Walker, and it's prime time in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Primetime. Reddish covering. Walker passes to Primetime. Towns for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Towns has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Pass to Reddish. Crosses over. Oh!
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. The three is up. And another three from Minnesota.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Anderson. And it's Edwards in for Walker. Here's James. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Whacking James like the D does there is the right move. I mean, especially when you consider how strong he is.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
Here's Primetime. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Pass to Reddish. Here's Reeves. No made baskets yet. Three-pointer off the mark. Steps back. Here's Primetime. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Primetime, and he drives in.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Here's Russell, out to James. Here's Reeves, guarded by Edwards. Reeves, the pass to James. And it's James with the jam.
You call this a groove, folks, offensively. When shots are falling, you're getting to your spots. LeBron James right now on his personal playground.
And Minnesota calls time here. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. And taking a look at the last 10 games, here are the bigs who have been distributing the ball at a high clip. LeBron James, number 1.
You need good passers at almost every position now. He's clearly a big man you can run the offense through.
Here's Primetime. Give him 39. Pass to McDaniels. Count it from distance. McDaniels got his second basket on the night.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Reed's checked in for Gobert. Minnesota has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Here's Primetime. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Back in 2020, you were in the Orlando bubble, Doris, called the NBA Finals. What was that experience like?
It was the most unusual circumstance I've ever been put in the game of basketball. I hate the idea that people call it the, quote, bubble title. Please know that that was grueling to have been away from your family for several months at a time in the most unusual of circumstances. But here's what I know unequivocally. I hope we never go back.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
LeBron has made himself a deadly shooter. You can't fault the D for being a little too aggressive on his shot fakes.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Both free throws good from James. The Timberwolves have gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Primetime passes to McDaniels. Here's Primetime. Towns taking his time here. To the left side wing. 5 to shoot. Towns on a screen. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Gobert, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside Russell. And there's the lob. It's picked off. Gobert with it. And Davis picks him up defensively. Here's primetime. 43 points in the game. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. Here's primetime. On target from range. Primetime's got 47 points.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. .157 left to play in the first half. Reeves, the pass to Davis. Blocked again!
Wow, insane. Really tough to get a shot off when Rudy Gobert is around. Wow.
James is checked in for Davis. The Timberwolves have gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. And Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
James passes to Reeves. He was all alone on that one. Reeves has got his first points of the night.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
A minute 15 left in the first half of basketball. Towns for 3, hits the trifecta. Towns has got 6 points.
Boy, what a pleasure to have a big man who can shoot the basketball like Towns. That's a pretty 3.
Pass to James. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Here's primetime, guarded by Russell. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up. And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 42 seconds left in the second. To the paint. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's primetime, guarded by Russell. And again!
This guy is a historically great scorer. A 50-point performance here tonight.
He's cracked the top 5. He's now alone in 5th place for the most career 50-point performances.
At 50 for the 18th time. I mean, only guys like Harden, Kobe, Jordan, and Wilt have had more. And that's a who's who of scorers.
Picked by Gobert. Here's primetime. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Minnesota already up 26 points as this quarter ends. And their 3-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us.
Well, you see they've caught fire with their shooting, and a big part of that is his shot selection, getting the right guys in the right spots. You
And now, something that gets a lot of publicity. Who could be qualifying for the three-point contest?
As you know, this is one of my favorite events. Lots of great three-point shooters in the league now, but this group, the best of the best.
Yeah, narrowing down the final contestants will not be an easy task. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. A moment here for an injury report. We've got a chance to check up on Anthony Davis' status. Allie?
I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Los Angeles. There's some pain in the chest area, especially when breathing. Right now, it's being called a bruise. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to turn up the second half of the season. This is a story that we'll be following very closely.
All right, Allie, thanks. Well, we're all hoping he gets healthy quickly, guys.
Yes, we do. And these trainers are so good at what they do. Hopefully, they'll be able to get him back on the court soon.
On the court for the Lakers, D'Lo and Reeves are the backcourt duo. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. Prime time, can't get it to go.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
The shot by Russell, no good. Here's prime time. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Gobert with a screen on Russell. Here he goes. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Davis. To the inside. Here's James. That shot's good. Russell making the play. James has got 20 points.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
And Minnesota calls time here. And during the last month, here are the sharp-shooting small forwards who have wreaked havoc from downtown, shooting it with a lot of confidence right now. You look at McDaniels, he is downright lethal from distance, ranking first in the league in three-point percentage.
A guy playing the three position who can knock down threes. He provides space for his team and opens up their offense.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Reeves, the pass to Davis. Russell deciding where to go with it. Shot from the top of the key. Rebound Minnesota.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, LeBron James last season moved into the top 4 all-time in assists and first all-time in points scored. Not only that, he is the only player in NBA history with over 30,000 points, 10,000 rebounds, and 10,000 assists. And he's still going. Folks, what we are witnessing is legendary. Brian?
That is the truth. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you for that. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Walker's checked in. The Lakers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Outside Reddish. Pass to Russell. James, left side. Fires from deep. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Outstanding anticipation from Cat right there. He sends that thing back to another zip code.
The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible, Doris.
NBA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
Both good from the line that time. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Russell. Off the left rim and out.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Here's primetime. Walker for 3. LeBron with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Now here's Reddish. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Shot to stop the run, and he gets that one.
You guys, that's just superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. And after this game wraps up, they're off to New York to take on the Knicks. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Pass to Russell. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got assist number 8 here already in the game. Gobert with a screen on Russell. Gobert on the high post. Kicks it out Towns. From downtown, drains the triple. Towns has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
By the go-to scorer that Karl Anthony Towns is. Yes, he can shoot the 3, folks. You better check him.
Here's Reeves. Walker covering. Davis, the pass to Reeves. Minnesota with a rebound.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Stolen by Davis. From 11 feet away. The shot by Reeves, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's primetime. Non-stop scoring machine right here. It's Walker on the wing. Knocks down the triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
The shot by Reeves, no good.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Primetime passes to Towns. Outside McDaniels. Davis on the double team. The 3 is up. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective and they're winning.
Here's Russell. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now.
Oh! Gets you so!
Show us some power. And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, his game has gone the other direction.
Reddish on the wing. McDaniels covering. Reddish against McDaniels. And Reddish gets it to go.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Gobert with a screen on Russell. Prime time, can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. James outside. Pass to Reeves. Russell from outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Here's Primetime, guarded by Russell. Primetime passes to Gobert. Here's Primetime. Davis on the double team. Pass to Walker. 5 on the clock. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Walker's got 6 in the quarter.
Kemba Walker is a cold-blooded competitor, and there is nothing he likes more than to answer 1-3 with another.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Inside, here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
That one goes in.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. The T-Wolves on top, running away with it. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Kyle Anderson is out there with Troy Brown. Then there's Walker. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Milton in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. For 3, James drops in the 3. James has got 12 points in just the second half.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Reid a screen on James. Walker for 3. And Conley grabs the miss. And it's Conley with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Milton passes to Walker, fires the 3, knocks it down from distance. Walker's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, the catch and shoot is Kemba's game, right? He can play in pick and roll, or he can play off a teammate. You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And here's Brown for 3. That shot, no good. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Conley against Milton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And you look at the impact of Mike Conley. He makes a difference without making many mistakes, Doris.
B.A. just an extremely disciplined point guard. He'd rather make the smart play than the highlight reel. This guy sets such a great example on and off the floor.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. The Lakers also with a sub. D'Angelo Russell, he's checked in for Wood. And Conley drops them both. Well, Grant, you had to guard some of the greats in your career, including Jordan and Kobe, LeBron. Who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most, and he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle, but who's counting?
Takes a 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Primetime. The Lakers with a rebound.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Here's James. The Lakers with another miss.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Down low. Here's prime time, and out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And a moment to check out who the Los Angeles Lakers have coming up. On Sunday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
Towns against James. And again, the Lakers, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's prime time. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Mike Conley. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Here's James. He is just playing at a high level right now.
Making plays for himself and others. His next assist will give him a double-double.
When you're not in rhythm with the free ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Here's prime time. Outside McDaniels. The 3. He buries it from 3.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And slam dunk by James.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Here's prime time. Oh, another one falls.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Pass to James. And here's Conley. And Grant, in league news, how about your former coach? Coach K taking on an advisory role at the NBA.
Well, B.A., tremendous experience and leadership from that man. 4 decades at the college level, the men's national team. I mean, the league recruiting a blue chipper if there ever was one.
Pass to primetime. And here's Edwards outside. Nails it from 3.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
James finds Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Here's primetime. Oh, wow! And that one is stuffed right through.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Here's Russell diving in, and he banks in the layup. Russell's got 19 points.
Boy, the speed of Russell can take you aback. This guy's so good at using it to take the defense apart on the drive.
Pass to primetime. There's a double team with Vanderbilt. Here's primetime. No good on the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Conley. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
And you can see how scary this team is.
Oh, okay then.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
Outside Conley. James, right side. And he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got 36 points.
That's about power, that's about control, and that's about LeBron James and the ability to have touch inside.
Here's prime time. And it's all from three-point range. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Lakers. Pass to James. And slam dunk by James.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Into the lane.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt, and they know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
We see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. Now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.